Hey YouTube, we're back at this 2017 Porsche Cayenne that we're doing front and rear brakes to. Rear pads and rotors just showed up, so let's get those installed. Just like the fronts, we have this bolt that holds the rotor to the hub we have to take out. These rears, since they have a drum parking brake as part of the rotor, there's a plug down here for the adjustment, so we got to take that out because the new rotors don't come with them. So we got to remember to put that in the new rotor. And now that those are out, we're going to get our triple square again, just like we did with the fronts. 14mm triple square. And we're going to break those loose. Both of them broken loose. So we'll take them out. One extremely long bolt. Now that one I'm going to leave in just a little bit so I can get the brake pad wear sensor. Just like the front, same design. You have to pull that out of the bracket as well as try to pull back on that clip. Something popped right out, that was nice. So we'll get that out. And I'm going to use this rag up top here because I'm just going to drape the caliper over the top to hold it. Foot got stuck on there. So I'm just gonna roll that around top and let that sit right on both the upper control arms. So hopefully this will pop right off. Yeah. Rotor pops right off. The new one right back on. It's already been cleaned up. All the oil has been cleaned off of it. Line it up right. Is. And we'll go ahead and put that plug back in so we don't lose it. Now these parking shoes didn't look to be worn at all, so parking brake should engage just fine. We'll get that bolt in. It's all nice and snugged up. And now we just have to take out the pads. Oh, actually we're gonna spread them first. This one I'm gonna use my brake caliper spreader. Down here so you guys can see. Just get it right in between, right in the middle there. Go nice and slow. Pushes them right in. Just got to go till they stop once the pistons are pushed all the way in. Okay, that one's all the way in. So now we can remove the brake pads. And this one's similar to the fronts that we did earlier. Spin it around here. All right, these are kind of like the front where you have to just pop them off the slides here. They're like little dowels. And so we got one off. Throw that one in first. Slid right in. Now on this one has the This one has the brake pad wear sensor on it, and the connector doesn't fit through the hardware. So you kind of have to just pull it out. There we go. Right. Pull one's out. Since it doesn't fit through, put the new one in from the back side so that you can plug the sensor into the brake pad. Alright, that one's in. Pull through all the slack. And like I said with the last ones, you just have to push down a little bit. Push to get against that spring, and they slide right in. Okay. All right, that's in. So we'll go ahead and bolt the caliper back on. One bolt. Bolt. Both those run in, just tighten it. Okay, caliper mounting bolts are tight. Now we'll get the brake pad wear sensor on. Just clip right in. That's clipped in. Tight, those are in. We're good to go. Now I'm going to drop it down. I'm going to depress the pedal multiple times till it gets hard, check the brake fluid level, and then we'll have to use the scan tool and get in there and reset the brake pad wear sensor, the codes for the brake pad wear sensors. All right, all done with the brakes. Now it's time to go on a test drive. I like to drive the vehicles after we do brakes on them, especially to break them in properly or get them seated. Plus, a lot of times with brand new brake pads and rotors, they'll get kind of a grind or a shake with them sometimes until they break in a little bit. So that's why I like to go drive it first, so that when I give it back to them, I know what it feels like. These ones feel good already. Take this down a few blocks, hitting the brakes multiple times under different conditions without ever actually stopping, so that they can go through some heat cycles and break off some of that material. Brakes are working good. No pull. Now back to the shop so we can give it back to the customer.